So I have created this look using the Bobbi Brown London palette. I will also be reviewing this palette as we go through the video. This is part of their city collection. They also have a New York palette and a Paris palette, and I got given a gift card last year for my birthday, so I wanted to spend it on this. So if you like the look of this makeup, then please keep watching. Start off with the eyes in case of fallout. Also, this eyebrow, please ignore it. The hairs were not doing as it was told and they were going the other way. Yeah, I'm not talking to that eyebrow. So I'm starting off with my eye primer from NARS, and I'm just blending that all over the lid. I'm going to take pale cream from the palette and I'm going to use this as the brow bone colour. This eyeshadow is really thin. I mean, you can slightly see that it's worked a little bit, but I mean, it is just the brow bone colour. But I did have to pack quite a bit on, which is okay, but you kind of need that thickness to then blend the next colour. We're now taking Nude, which is a shimmer wash eyeshadow, and placing that into the crease. At least I'm thinking I'm placing it into the crease, because so far I can't see anything in my crease. Absolutely nothing. Like, even right now, I'm kind of confused and I'm wondering, did I just place anything into my crease? I don't think it's very good that there's an eyeshadow in here which does absolutely nothing, especially for like a high-end makeup brand. Like, I get more pigment from drugstore brands than this eyeshadow. I wasn't very pleased, as you can tell by my facial expressions. But yeah, disappointing. It's almost like I'm thinking the more and more I put on, will it suddenly show, but it still doesn't. I'm now going in with Nude Peach, and we're going to use this as the base on the eyelid. This has a bit more colour to it, but it does not match the colour that's in the palette, and it definitely does not produce a peach eyeshadow on the lid. Like, and it's still a really thin consistency as well. Like, you can still see the colour of your skin underneath, and I don't think that's very good. Like, I don't think I've ever had that before either. So far, I've used 3 of the eyeshadows out of this palette, and I'm disappointed in those 3, especially Nude. This palette would be good for older people. Like, a lot of older people say that they can't really wear like eyeshadows that they used to be able to wear when they were younger, because of their skin around their eyes, but a thinner consistency and lighter colours, especially matte colours, are excellent for this type of thing. So I'm now going in with Rich Navy into the crease, and this is the only eyeshadow which really has pigment, but I did have to keep piling it on and then blending, because once you started blending, it started to use that colour. Use or lose? Did I say lose? Lose that colour. So you need to pack it on, blend it, pack some more on until you get the colour that you want. But also, these eyeshadows aren't very good at blending out. Like, it takes a long time to get them to blend out nicely, but it's not to my normal standard, if you get what I mean. Like, you'll get eyeshadows which blend out beautifully and they look, oh, it's lovely, but I find them kind of patchy when you blend them out. I will say that this blue eyeshadow does bring out that peachiness of the lid colour, but yeah, this is the best I could do with those eyeshadows. What can you do? And now I'm just going to do like a really thin eyeliner. I did want to film this for you, but once again, I just get too close to the mirror. I need my glasses. Done my face, and I'm now going in onto the lower lid, and we're taking that rich navy colour again. So I'm placing it onto the eyes, and then I'm going to blend it out with that pink colour, and I'm blending. And I'm blending, you'll see it in a minute. I'm blending for like a good 5 minutes and it's just not blending out. So in the end I had to go in with that blue colour again and blend the blue colour into the blue just to make it look like it's blending, and I swear to God I was blending for like another 10 minutes, as you're gonna see by my face in a minute. So personally, I feel like this is a £45 palette, and I would not spend £45 on this palette so far. I mean, none of those eyeshadows, they're not very good. I'm sorry to say it, they're just not very good. And like, this is a high-end brand. Like, there needs to be work done. I don't know what her other palettes are like, but this one's just not very good. There you go. There's the face of I am tired of blending. You can get Morphe palettes which are like £21 or a little bit more, sometimes depends where you get them from, and you get 30 colours, not 4 colours, 30 colours, and they're way more pigmented than this. I tried using that shimmer shade again for the highlight, and it did show up a little bit, but not enough to satisfy me. So we're going to move on to the face, and I'm going in with an old favourite of mine, and obviously I'm running out and I forgot about it. It is the Laguna Bronzer palette, and I'm just going to place that into the hollows of my cheeks, around the forehead area and the jawline. I was going to say cheekbones, jawline, and then just blend that out. I absolutely love this colour. I mean, I love my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour palette, but I just wanted to go back to it. I saw it in my drawer and I was like, I'm going to use that. Definitely going to use that again. And I like to use my 135 MAC brush for my jawline, and also for an extra bit of blending. And now we're going to use the blusher from the palette, which is called Nectar. The blush is excellent. It is such a beautiful colour. There's loads of pigmentation. You don't need much on the brush. It is really, really nice. So a massive thumbs up to the blusher from the palette. In fact, at the end of this video, I'm going to price each individual thing about the palette and tell you how much I would actually spend on this palette. And now for highlighting the cheeks, I'm going in with Pink Heart from the Moonchild palette, which is my favourite highlighting colour. It's just really nice on my skin and I love it. And I'm only going subtle on the face because this is a very subtle eye look, which I'm quite happy about. Like, I'm happy about how it turned out. Like, from far away it looks really good, but up close it's like, just don't get too close. And then I'm going in with Beauty Bakery's Milkshake Lip Whip. And the thing about this is, if you do a layer, let it dry and then do another layer, because it's not got quite, you need to do a couple of layers basically, that's what I'm saying. And then you could leave the lips like this, or you could jazz them up. So I'm using Jouer Cosmetics Frostbite Lip Topper, and this is my favourite lip topper out of all three, and I do have all three. This has got little silver and purple reflex in them, and it's just so beautiful, like from far away and up close. It is stunning. By the way, I added my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I didn't add lashes because I wanted it to be really natural. And this is the finished look, so I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like I said, from far away it looks really good, but up close you're like, what's going on with your eyeshadow? But this palette, and this sounds really bad, but I probably just spend maybe £7 on this palette purely just for that blusher. I mean, those eyeshadows, they're just not very good. Like, there's palettes in the drugstore which are like £10 or less that have more pigmentation in them than this palette. It is not worth £45. You're basically spending £45 for the brand name and the packaging, which is lovely by the way, but don't be fooled. So if you really liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. All links to the products will be listed down below. And if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask, especially about this palette, in case I've forgotten to mention anything. I will tell you, I will give you an answer. So I'd just like to say, once again, if you're still here, thank you for watching my video.